In today's video lecture, we shall be learning about marketing environment. So first of all, let's have a look. What are the various learning objective for today's video lecture? See the first one, that is know the meaning of environment. What is marketing environment and variables that shape the environment of marketing strategy planning. And then second is understand how the economic and technological environment, legal environment, socio-cultural factors can affect marketing strategy planning. So before we go to understand marketing environment, first of all, we should know what is environment. Environment literally means the surroundings, external objects, influences or circumstances under which someone or something exists. The environment of an organization is aggregate of all the conditions, events and influences that surrounds and affects it. Since the environment influences an organization in many ways, its understanding is of vital importance. So we can say that all the surroundings, all the external objects, right, through which something is surrounded, or I can say some organization is surrounded, or we can say it is aggregate of all the conditions, right, events or influences that surrounds and affect it. Now let's see what is marketing environment. Philip Kotler has defined marketing environment as the external factors or sources that affect the company's ability to develop and maintain successful relationship with its target customers. Now here we see a diagram in which the smaller circle is there, in which it is written target, that means target customers, right? And after that there is another circle in which 4 P's of marketing are there, that is product, price, place and promotion. And then in the bigger circle there are two things. One is direct marketing environment, another is external environment. So let's have a look what are the various direct marketing environmental factors. First of all, that is resource and objectives of the firm, what kind of resources the organization has and what kind of objectives the firm has. Another is customers, what set of customers the firm has, whether they are in large number, they are educated, they are technically qualified, what type of customer the firm is having. And then competitive environment, what are the various competitors who are there, which are selling similar sort of product as you can say as being sold by the company. Now let's have a look at the external marketing environmental factors, and those are cultural and social environment, that means the culture of the country, social status of the country or the city or the state, whatever it may be. And then we talk about political and legal environment, what is the political setup of the country or state and what are the various legal laws in that particular country or state. Then we come to technological environment, how technology is changing, what are the new technologies which may come in future. And then economic environment, what is inflation, deflation, gross national product. All these factors putting together, they make external marketing environment factors. Now separately we are going to discuss marketing environment. It has been divided into two components. One is micro environment, micro environment, another is macro environment. So first of all we are going to take micro environment. Micro environment refers to the company's immediate environment, those environmental factors that are in its proximity. That means all these factors could be I can say easily manageable by the company. These factors affect the company's prospects directly, but their effect is direct on the prospects of the company. These factors are we can have a look at this particular diagram and we can understand in beautiful way. Organizational internal environment consists of different interrelated groups of an organization. So what are those factors? Purchase, what kind of purchases the company is going to have, it is also going to influence company's marketing decisions. Then finance, from where the company is bringing money, maybe the procurement and deployment of the funds And then research and development. What are what are the various things which the company is putting in research and development? And then the factory itself. So all these factors are going to affect the marketing decisions of a company. Now let's have a look at micro environmental factors one by one. First one is what? Suppliers. The suppliers to a firm provide resources that are needed by the firm and thereby alter its competitive position and marketing capabilities. There are raw material suppliers, energy suppliers, suppliers of labor and capital, right? Then the next factor, that is intermediaries. As we know that in order to move our product from company's end to the customer end, we need to have setup of various marketing intermediaries. Maybe we can go for 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, right? So marketing intermediaries are business houses or individuals who come to aid the company. They are middlemen, and in that they are wholesaler, retailers, and it may be distributing agencies. They are also going to influence marketing decisions of the company. Now, customers. The customers of a company may be of 5 types. One is ultimate customer, two is industrial customer, three is resellers, the people who are going to buy from the company and again they are going to sell to the customers. Then government and other non-profit customers, and then fifth is international customers. So all these type of customer, they are also going to have impact on marketing decisions of the company. Now let's have a look at another factor, that is what? Competitors. Competitors are those who sell the goods and services of similar description in the same market. Identification of competitors is of utmost importance. Therefore, it is essential to build an efficient system of marketing. That means in order to be successful in the market, you need to identify your competitors, right? So that you can sense their strategy and accordingly you can make a strategy to defeat them in the market, and you can increase your market share. The next factor, that is what? Public. A public is defined as any group that has an actual or potential interest in or impact on a company's ability to achieve its objective. To build goodwill, to seek favorable response, it is very crucial for a company to satisfy its general public as well. That means all the people who have some interest in your I can say organization, your product, they will come under public and they are also going to affect your marketing decisions. Now let's have a look at the micro environmental factors, the factors which are not controllable by the firm, right? So micro environmental factor refers to those factors which are external forces in the company's activity and don't concern the immediate environment. These are uncontrollable factors which directly affects the concern's ability to operate in the market effectively. That means these kind of factors, they are not directly going to, I can say, affect the company's business, but these factors are indirectly impacting, or they are highly uncontrollable and they are impacting the marketing decisions of the firms, right? So let's see what are those factors. So we can understand through this beautiful diagram that in the center it is micro environment, and then what are the various factors? Demographic factors, technological factors, political factors, and social factors. So all these factors are known as uncontrollable factors and they are macro environmental factors. So they can affect the marketing decision in big way. So one by one we are going to discuss what are the factors of micro environment. First one is what? Demographic factors. So see, demography is the study of population in terms of size, density, location, age, gender, occupation, etc. These factors have a huge impact on marketing decisions of the company. So when age group of the people in the country or across country, or gender or occupation, that is going to affect the company's ability to take marketing decision, it will be known as demographic factors. For example, a growth in population means increasing human needs, which results in the expansion of product markets if there is sufficient purchasing power, right? The next one is what? Economic factors. So what are the economic factors? Economic factor, it consists of factors related to the means of production and distribution of wealth that have an impact on functioning of an organization. It affects the spending power of the people, further economic development and growth that affect the product choice of the customers. For example, per capita income, balance of payments position, gross national product, inflation and deflation, etc. So all these factors together, they are going to form economic factors, and they are also going to have a major impact on marketing decisions of the firm. Now let's have a look at the another factor, that is what? Physical factors. So what comes under physical factors? Components of physical forces are the earth's natural, renewable and non-renewable resources. Natural renewable resources are forests, food, products from agriculture or sea. Non-renewable resources are finite, such as soil, oil, coal, minerals, etc. Both these components often change the level and type of resources available to a marketer for his production. And what is next? That is what? Technological factors. So technological factors, advances in technology are an important uncontrollable environment for marketers in two ways. First, they are totally unpredictable, and secondly, the adoption of new technology is often prevented by constraints imposed by internal and external resources. It is a source of new and better products. For example, advancement in communication and infrastructural technology, electronic marketing, video conferencing, etc. We can take an example that right now we are using 4G mobile phone. So once 5G will be implemented, all these 4G mobile phones may not work, or the people may avoid to buy. So this technological factor is also going to impact the marketing decisions of the company or the organization. Next is what? Next is political factors, political and legal factors. These factors include policies related to public sector, small scale industries, SIC industries, import and export licensing, development of backward areas, etc. and vast governmental network of laws and regulations have varied impact on marketing activities. That means what is the political status of the state or the country, that is also going to affect the marketing decisions of the company. And then legal factors, what are the various legal laws which are there for the organizations by Honorable Supreme Court or Honorable High Court, right? These laws need to abide by the firms. So time to time there are changes in laws, and these laws are going to affect the marketing decisions of the company. Now let's have a look at another factor that is also very important from the point of view of marketing, and that is what? Socio-cultural factor. It has become from two I can say elements, that is social and another is culture. So what is the social status of the country and what are the cultural values in the people in the country? It comprises of society and culture. A society is a set of relations among people including their social status and roles. Culture consists of attributes, customs, beliefs and values of a society, right? So socio-cultural factors are also going to have impact on marketing decisions of the company. How? Suppose there are people who are, I can say, whose social status is, I can say, they are from high income group. So we need to plan our products, our marketing strategies in such a way that we are focusing on higher income group people only, because the people whom we want to target, they belong to, I can say, higher income grade. So we need to form a strategy in such a way that we are capturing this target group, right? Maybe in the time to come, if there is another I can say class is you can say emerged, like lower class or middle class, then the same kind of a strategy will not be able, you can say, will not be applicable in all these target customer groups. That is how you can say socio-cultural factors are also going to affect the marketing strategies of the company. So we can say that marketing environment, the study of marketing environment is very must for a marketer in order to understand its micro environmental factors which are highly controllable, and then micro environmental factors which are not controllable by the firms, because if we are not having insight of all these factors, it will be difficult for us to operate in the market. Maybe if you don't have knowledge about the competitors, then our strategies will not be effective. If we are not exploring external environment of our business, maybe our business is impacted to such an extent that we need to stop the business, right? So before we are going to I can say we are going to make strategies, marketing strategies, we need to understand all these factors well in advance in order to be successful in the market. So that was all about today's video lecture series on marketing environment. Thank you very much for watching this video.